Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey friends out there, this is Tim Friend, just saying that this next game that we're going to be playing, Persona 5, has some serious issues. I mean, not that it has severe problems, but that it has serious themes in it. They're pretty heavily dealt with, and they are rape, abuse, and suicide. There might be more that I'm not remembering. I will try to give warnings like this up front if I see more in the future. But if you think that this might harm you in some way, then feel free to skip on over this video, because you got to take care of yourself. You know, I don't want to accidentally hurt anyone with these videos. So be sure to take care of yourself and stay safe out there, guys. Hey, welcome back to Tim Friend. In between episodes, I went through Okumura's palace. So here's the last bit of ADR, hopefully until next time we get to the palace. I also spent some time in the Velvet Room cranking through Persona fusions, and I got the next rank of Caroline and Justine. They sort of come to the realization that their list of tasks could only be completed by someone with my particular wildcard abilities. And they start to sort of question that. And then they sort of shake themselves back into the authoritarian grip of Igor and just not they just don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm really sorry about the last few episodes having been ADR'd. But I mean, listen, it would have been so much worse if I had re-recorded even the gameplay. And if I had left in the audio, it would have been also miserable. But we're gonna get through. We're gonna show you some of the highlights from this Persona 5 bit, this Okumura's Palace bit. It's less involved than Futaba's Palace. It's just less of an intriguing plot. And it's for a reason. Oh, here we go. Look at that confidant rank up go. 4. Yeah, cool, great. I don't remember what we get from that. Okay, here we go. Here we have Haru opening the biometric scanner. Yay, because she is an Okumura. Yeah, this biometric scanner is useless now. We got his actual family on our side. Come on, Futaba. Come on, Tim Friend. You gotta talk faster. Oh, is this where we get the cutscene? Hell yeah. This is the beauty thingy. Oh, I like Haru. She's trying to be a hero of justice like from an anime. And Okumura's palace is also sort of, I mean, it's cartoonish. Like, we'll see Okumura in a little bit. But Haru sort of talks about how she was just sort of ornamental for her dad and always treated well because of her family connections, but she could always sort of see through it, and it sucks. It felt like she couldn't really talk to anyone or connect with people. But the female superheroes she used to see on TV were so great, and they were really an inspiration for her, and that's very cute. I like that a lot. And it sort of informs how Okumura's palace is almost like a supervillain, like a sci-fi supervillain's lair. It's very strange. It's sort of cartoonish in its dystopia. We'll see more of it pretty soon. Don't worry. There he is. There's the big man. Oh my goodness. Look at that helmet. He looks like Darth Vader, and the Marvel villain Mysterio had a strange blue child. But yeah, he looks like a supervillain, basically, like a Machiavellian sci-fi supervillain. I can't get over that fucking helmet. And there's her fiance. He's terrible. He just exists as, just like On did in Kamoshida's palace. He's sort of just like a guy who's there. A cognition of the fiance, and she turns him down. And I believe at some point Okumura will sort of give up. Yeah, because Haru's dad first assumes that Haru is handing the Phantom Thieves over to him because, I mean, of course, why wouldn't things be going well for him? And then when Haru says she's not here to do that shit, then he immediately discards her because he's horrible, or at least this aspect of him is horrible. So gain you must give. One must be resolved to give even more if they are to something, something, something. It's very, very capitalism, basically. Virtue and sentiment are for losers. Not like, oh, they're for people I don't like. It's just for literal people who are not winners. His company is just a stepping stone. He is trying to advance into the world of politics. And then Haru's fiance comes up and says, I don't want a girl that's been tainted by hanging out with Phantom Thieves. And Haru's dad's like, well, I mean, just take her as your lover. I don't give a shit. I also don't want her. And Haru's like, how could you treat me like this? Understandably, because he's treating her like garbage. He's just like, oh, I sacrifice anything for my ambition. You should be overjoyed that you're fulfilling your role as an Okumura daughter. That's the only value you've had from the very beginning. Not even as an Okumura daughter, just as his daughter. He doesn't, like, if they were truly family, if family was truly important to him, it seems like that wouldn't be an issue. But it seems like family is not that important to him. It seems like his own advancement is the only thing that's important to him. But here we go. Now for the good shit. I'm going to be quiet while we let this one play out.
Now, why don't you come
Relatively quiet.
to my place?
Ugh, that fucking face. Yeah. Yeah, it's robots. I do like those little clampy
So
hands.
vulgar. No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that. Don't worry.
How did
She
you
has
top
to
it
wake
now?
into her real power. That's all.
Damn. Oh. The spotlight.
I see you finally made up your mind, my dear fated princess. Freedom for you must stem
Freedom
from
for you must
betrayal.
stem from betrayal. I mean, in a way, yeah.
Still yearn for it
You have to
now.
betray
You
your dad
must not err.
when your dad is being terrible.
Tell me, who shall you betray?
I love
Heart has
her
been
persona's
set.
design.
You should know.
Wow.
Yes, that gaze. I can finally
Those aren't her
display my
normal
true
eyes.
strength. I am thou.
It's
thou
her
art
eyes.
I. Let us adorn your departure into freedom with a beautiful betrayal.
Incredible. Incredible.
Jeez!
Farewell, dear father. I am no longer your subservient puppet.
Hell yeah.
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with him how you wish.
A classic villain move. You're worthless. I'll let my underlings deal
I
with
don't
you.
expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. Should've just
So
told you this
yeah,
from the start,
the
asshat.
fiance's a big robot. We're gonna see a lot of robots.
Take your bride.
Trust. Good job. All right. So I'm speeding through this dialogue, but there's some workers. This is how Okumura sees his workers. This is after one of the most obnoxious parts in the game. I think it's really poorly designed. That we have to go collect ID cards from specific mini bosses by eavesdropping on workers. And there's only one freaking safe room, so I died and had to do it again, and it took me like an hour and a half. It was so dumb. Here we get to see one of the, quote, puzzle mechanics, where we set one of the factory arms to high speed, and that breaks it and makes a bridge. This is never used to make an actual difficult puzzle. This is just how you progress is to find the console, press X, and it does it. Then we get something that's actually sort of a puzzle. We get to set the shift change to lunchtime, which gives us 30 seconds of stillness from these hydraulic presses. Yeah, it's sort of like more corporate dystopia of 30 seconds for lunchtime, consume your slop, stuff like that. The main deal about Okumura's palace is that he's abusive to his workers and sees them as as robots, as not people but as things. Very, very, very poor working conditions. And even here, it shows that the recycled workers are being incinerated to fuel the machine. And I'm not really sure what that metaphorically means. It's just sort of he's running his machine on people's lives and discarding them very, very easily. After that, let's see. Go up into an elevator. Good job. Yep. Going all the way up. Why did I include this part? Shit. Might have to cut that out. It's only a few seconds. Okay. This part is this is the airlock zone where it's in space. We're in a big space station. It's called the airlock area. We have to go into space, which Yusuke is like, but that would kill us. And Futaba's like, well, you'll be fine for like 30 seconds if you just close your eyes and hold your breath. So you go flying through a bunch of things. And that's like the first time there's an actual fucking puzzle in this palace. And it's like the final quarter of the palace. Finally, we found where the treasure is. There's a bunch of Big Bang Burger logos everywhere. We found no evidence of the mental shutdowns from Okumura, but we still decide that's a good idea to do anyway, and we can investigate him when we change his heart. All right, here we go into the real episode. Hey, welcome back to Tim Friend. Hopefully you're hearing me say this. I'm not frigging wasting my time because I fuck up the audio already by doing something to the microphone. I changed my setup slightly, so hopefully that won't happen ever again. But as you know, we're about to send the calling card to Haru's daddy, so we can go into his palace and steal his heart. Anyway, An says, wait, I forgot because of how good Haru was at fighting. But she's new to the team, right? Shouldn't we do what we did for Yusuke and Makoto? Ah, you mean the Phantom Thief basic training. There's much we need to teach her.
Yes.
Please do. Someone's excited. Then again, I already told her the gist of things. What other stuff should we talk about? Oh, about how he defeated my fiancé in there. Will that have any effect on my father? Remember that? This is from probably a few minutes ago for you. Nope, they did something similar in my palace, but I'm perfectly fine. Is that so? But man, that cognitive person stuff is crazy. He was so similar that even Haru couldn't tell. That might have been just a coincidence. Usually cognitive people look totally different. Yeah, that's a good point. Like every cognitive person, just every cognitive person we've seen, as far as I can remember, has been very different than their real-world counterpart. That version of me in Kamoshida's palace was terrible. Ah, and the version of me at the museum was a painting, not even a person. Now that you mention it, why isn't there a cognitive version of me? Is it somewhere in there? Well, I could imagine a couple of reasons why we haven't seen it, but I don't think you'd like them. Oh. Come on, don't think about that dark stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Anyways, if a dude's cognition can change the scenery or even the people in the palace, couldn't you use that to make a dream world filled with places and people you love? Man, palaces are super promising. My greatest hopes and dreams might still come true. It's kind of impossible this time, but maybe we should try in the future? It sounds fun. In any case, if Haru followed that conversation, there's nothing else we need to teach her. Thank goodness. That means they don't have to repeat the same information, but they're gonna do it anyway. All right, let's do this. Send this calling card. How are we gonna do it? Where are we gonna put it? Are we gonna break into the physical Okumura's headquarters?
We won't trust this to you, Haru.
Oh, gotta make her write a card to her own dad. It's a bummer.
Okay. I place this in my father's study, and the treasure will appear, correct?
That's how it's always worked.
If he notices the calling card, then yes.
So put it on his cell phone.
Are you afraid of doing this to your own father?
To be honest, a little.
I can't blame her in this one. Honestly, what we're doing is very scary.
Try to recall your anger. It will guide you in the right direction.
Jesus Christ, that's some cult shit, Yusuke.
So we're carrying out this plan tomorrow?
Will you be okay? Oh, look at her angry face. So
We
determined.
can laugh or cry all we want, but we only get one shot at this.
No one's laughing, man. We know.
Everyone, I'm counting on you.
Hell yeah. Everyone gives a determined nod. And then we get to go fight the boss. Right? That's tomorrow? Just prepare for tomorrow's mission. Can I
see.
I guess I can do this. I mean, I was guessing, but okay.
Okay.
We could make some treasure traps. These are things that make the treasure demons more likely to
What are
spawn.
your thoughts?
Which, I mean, that's kind of useful. I can use that because those are just useful in general. What do I need? Liquid mercury. Where'd all my... Oh, I just haven't used my liquid mercury yet. I need to find where to get that shit. I did not look it up between the last set of episodes and this set of episodes.
What are your thoughts?
But now I'll do it between this episode and the next one, probably. Alright, we made treasure traps. Makes the treasure demons more likely to appear. I don't care about Gohoims. Element set, I think, is the good... What's... Megiddo Bomb just does almighty damage, which is fine, but I don't really want to do Megiddo or almighty damage. I want to do weak point damage. So I'm going to use the element set. Gives myself a fire, ice, lightning, and wind damage consumables. We're just going to do that till we run out of shit to do.
Okay.
Man, I'm shocked it let me fucking do something in the evening.
What are
I
your
always
thoughts?
forget that it lets you do that on the calling card. I wonder if that's consistent or if it's just only a sometimes food.
Okay.
I mean, it only happens like 7 times in the game, so it wouldn't be a huge deal either way. Yeah. 2 points of prof. And we got some vaguely useful items. I'm excited to
Well then.
have to worry about that set again. This is definitely the episode that has like the 10-minute overview of Okumura's palace at the front of it. Let me tell you, getting through that fucking palace took longer than 10 Earth minutes.
Sir Kunikazu Okumura, the great profiteering sinner of greed.
Okay, so he's greed. Anyway, yeah, it took fucking like 3.5 hours. I died one time, and that was such a huge pain in the ass. I mentioned the really poorly designed layout. Oh my god, F that place for real. It's so stupid.
Your success and global fame exists due to the tyranny you reign over your employees.
You reign over your employees. What?
Thus, we have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth.
Use your mouth to confess your crimes.
From the Phantom Thieves. I must take care of this before it becomes a problem.
He just chucks it onto his table. That's probably fine.
I've received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. I need you to send it over to the police.
Hello. It's nice to hear from you. You know, how you use a phone.
Don't make me repeat myself. Give it to the police. That's an order. These scoundrels have threatened me. Aren't the police supposed to side with law-abiding citizens?
Oh, shit.
I will not fail.
So dumb. Such a goof-ass outfit. Look at him, he's so bad. Look at his tyrannies.
This matter is urgent. Take care of it at once.
I like how benign
I need to let everyone know about this.
his model's face looks, and then how stern and mean his little mugshot looks. I do like how Haru's just kind of there in the background going, I'll text everyone.
Wow.
What's that smell? Did you get new perfume? It's nice. Yeah, it's new fall fragrance. It's supposed to be mysterious, like the Phantom Thieves. I thought I'd wear it to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A show of support, huh? I could post a photo online of all the fan merch I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. I mean, we're not getting any of that fucking money. I appreciate it, though. I guess. I don't want them to be...
Wait, he even figured out when we're gonna do it?
I mean, yeah.
This is different from normal.
How?
He has some nerve delivering the calling card to the police himself.
Either he's certain his heart won't be changed, or he's colluded with the police from the beginning.
What are we talking about? Because the mental shutdowns things?
As strange as it is for me to say, I could see that being the case.
We found no evidence of that.
Whoa, the comments are coming in hot. Look! Take him down, Phantom Thieves. I don't care what the Phantom Thieves do as long as they show up, haha. Just do it quick, lol.
Incredible. What voice acting? She had to fucking, like, I imagine that was the voice actress face. Just, you're making me read this out loud? Alright. Just read out stereotypical ass online comments.
They're just saying whatever they want.
Yeah, it's dumb.
At this point, all they care about is seeing those in power beg for forgiveness. Damn it, this isn't a game!
Oh, it is a video game, though.
The means and the ends have been reversed. We're starting to be seen purely as entertainment.
Yep, it sucks. This fame shit
We
sucks.
gotta do this. We can't just drop everything now.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Considering the existence of the palace, his desires are indeed distorted.
We
In a
can't back out.
sense, the earlier we pull the root, the better.
But then maybe we should hang it up for a little bit.
And given the issue concerning Haru's fiancé, we don't have another choice in the matter.
Yeah.
If we don't, then
You can tell
everything we've
Ryuji's
been
about
doing
to
up
say
until
something.
now would just be for nothing.
Because he does this fucking little fidgeting around.
I believe this is best too. After hearing my father speak, I saw no remorse in him.
Yeah, he was pretty dead set on selling you off.
Ryuji and Haru were right. Honestly, everything the public is talking about does bother me a little.
Bothers me a lot.
But Okumura may just be the one behind the mental collapses. We can't leave this be.
Yeah, he's our only lead at least. I want to know the truth.
I feel like he's hiding something. Something big.
I don't know.
True. And we already sent the calling card after all.
Yeah, if we don't go today, we miss our shot completely.
Let's do this like we always do. And steal his palace's treasure.
And we'll fight the boss there too, because there's always a boss there. Do they enter the metaverse there? That's so interesting. I mean, it's not necessarily what that transition means, but it'd be funny if they just entered the metaverse somewhere far away and then just walked through fucking Japan, walked through Tokyo to get there. All right, let's see. We want Haru.
Hey, Joker.
I'm counting on you. Let's. Sorry, girl.
Thank you.
But there's not a lot of dudes who are weak to fire in this one. Going to weapon production. Yes, this factory produces weapons. This kind of cool dang aesthetic. It's over the top, but every palace is in its own way. It looks a little Tron-y. It's cool. There's factory stuff around. Hey, what is that thing? It's the sparkly treasure. Ooh, it's a UFO. Is that the Frisbee skull mentioned before? That's what they're making here? The SS Utopia will soon enter its launch sequence from the shipbuilding dock. After retrieval of the main core, the launch sequence will commence. The SS Utopia? Project Escape to Utopia. So this is what that was about. Yeah, we keep getting references to a mysterious Project Escape to Utopia through the palace. That the only relevant dialogue that we had about it was like, oh, I wonder what that is. Could that what these crates are being used for? And yes, it's a UFO. Father did say he was going to ascend into the political world. So even this company is a stepping stone for him. He will discard this place for his utopia. Wait up, if he gets out of here, we're not going to be able to make him tell us about the shutdowns. You're right, we gotta hurry. I think we could go further in now. Yeah, so even though we did most of the palace when I did this myself, it's still gives us a little bit to go.
Look, that's it. That's the treasure.
Not going nuts about it. Very good ironclad self-control, Morgana.
Emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. Certain areas may be
wonder what that's. It's sort of trying to accelerate his ascent into the ranks of politics just via like. He's trying to accelerate it, but he has to sort of shut down parts of his machine.
All personnel is advised to evacuate immediately to a safe area of the facility.
Maybe it's like he's burning contacts, burning favors. I don't know.
I must be making my point. You can all stand and watch in despair down the space. Your destruction is imminent.
That was a great evil laugh. Well done, voice actor.
There's no time. We need to hurry.
Yeah, you got it.
Over here.
Yes, the one path? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna take that one path. Alright, so we got 10 minutes on the clock. This is similar to the hydraulic press stuff on the lunch break that I mentioned in the little review. It's okay. It's not really a puzzle. It's good. It adds tension. They make it so that you can do it, but the worst part about it, like the actually tense part, is that when you get into a fight, it does not stop the clock. So here we go. Let's try our best. Son of a D. Okay. That was one of the abilities we got from the kid. We can sometimes start with a thing jam. What am I talking about? You can sometimes start with a bullet hail, which lets us do at most, I think it's like 20% damage to our enemies. It's just fine. Let's start hitting them with the light nose. Analyze. Are they weak to nuke? No, they're weak to psychic. But I can't. What sucks is I can't baton pass to Haru yet, and she's the only other one in my party that has psychic abilities, and psychic attacks are just used all over the place in this dungeon. It's nice because it makes Haru feel like relevant, but at the same time, not being able to baton pass to her nerfs your party in a shocking way. There were also some very irritating, stronger than normal, not quite mini boss level, but stronger than normal enemies. The fuck? That was fucked up. Cool. Cool. Oh, I can't use the fucking thing, huh? Alright. Baton pass. Can't baton pass, huh? Cool. Glad that they got to spawn directly in front of me. It's foolish, but okay. I'm not ready. Stop. Oh my god. So annoying. The stall. Let's use my Freyla. With these Starmans with nuke. Shoot a man. And by man, I mean a lady demon. And stab them to death. I don't actually know how long this section is. Hopefully it's not too long. We'll take this episode a little long. We'll just get to Okumura. And the next episode will probably be the entire fight. I'm hoping it only takes one episode to get through the Okumura fight. Jesus Christ, another one? Fuck me. Okay. That's doable. Don't. Stop it! You a-hole! Always gotta use it on her immediately. So dumb. Stop it. I hate this game. I hate it.
Gunshots won't work, so try something else.
Okay, okay. Do I have nuke damage to all foes? I do. Hell yeah.
Joker, you're looking cool.
That's why we use those fucking items. But now we want something that removes forget.
This one.
Great. Look at Haru with that fucking battle axe. Fucking badass. Just use Morgana's wind attacks, because, I mean, we can. He's slightly a better spellcaster than a melee boy.
Don't forget this feeling.
I won't forget this feeling. We've got to freaking go, though. We got like 5 minutes. There's been 3 fights back to back to back.
Okay.
Well, at least his fucking awareness or whatever is going down. Hup, hup, hup. Alright. And gonna do. Gonna use on to heal, because she's not gonna be in the fight proper. Press the beat. Press the beat. Thank you. While the elevator goes up, I'm going to look at the strategy guide, because this boss fight's got a little more BS than other ones. It's not harder necessarily, but if you don't know what you're getting into, it can definitely be more irritating. I like that you pull down the switch and it just kind of drifts back up into place. Like, alright, we're good. That's it. Listen to that music.
Wait up!
You know that means the guy's coming. We're taking the treasure.
There!
Tap, tap, tap. He's just walking.
Looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
Fucking dunked on him. He looks very short.
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
Incredible.
Father.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
What's gotten into him?
Yeah, this is a different play.
Ah, yes. Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day.
Oh.
It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman.
This is an interesting one.
Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago?
Ugh.
Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
I mean, it's interesting. What do you do now?
Father, let's end it here.
Oh,
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
incredible. Of course it's a betrayal. Everyone could see that coming, but... Whoa.
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers.
This dialogue is repeated exactly in an earlier cutscene.
What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
I mean, the knowledge that what you're doing is right.
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Hell yeah, Haru.
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt.
It's late-stage capitalism.
Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the political realm, to the upper echelons of the world, to Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history. Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice?
I think we know. Look at that great feather in the hat, though.
You fool.
It's good.
Noir!
He's got a gun!
Not you there. Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it?
He's certainly taking his time talking, considering there was 10 minutes.
You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off.
Oh, shit.
So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money after all.
What will Morgana do? Do you think he will take the deal? Do you think he is still mad?
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy.
Oh,
What point would there be in only saving myself?
look at him.
Nobody could replace these guys. Period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start.
What?
That's so good.
Way to go, me!
Oh, yay.
You're so cool, Mona!
Yeah.
Stole the show, man.
Oh, hooray. Still got a gun.
Father,
So much for the negotiation. You rebels.
Because he's Darth Vader, you see.
Launch. I will crush you all.
There's more Darth Vader stuff.
Very well, then.
bring it!
Neither of you will be fighting.
You won't get out alive.
I mean, maybe.
The power of Okumura Foods.
The power of Okumura Foods. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
It's time you surrender, Father!
Yeah, we got half an hour for this fight.
Try saying that after you've taken down my company's elite soldiers.
It's not as hard as it seems. We just have to fight a bunch of waves of minions.
Go, my employees. Be the foundation upon which my victory is built.
Alright, but we'll do it next time on Tim Friend. Alright, bye everybody.
Face.
Tim Friend.